All right, me again. All right, here we go. Cursive lesson 7. My friends, we are almost to the end of the lower case letters. All right, here we go. All right, today we're going to look at the letter B, R, S, F. All right, so the letter B. If you have mastered the letter L, you're going to master the letter B quickly. All right, so the letter B is one of our tall letters. All right, goes all the way up, just like it does when we print. So again, we start with that swoop up, and it's going to start out like the letter L. Here we go. All right, oh, there's our letter L. But we're not done yet, okay? So it swoops like the letter L, and then it comes back up as if you're going to finish it. But you're not finished because that looks like what? A letter L. And then we give a little hook because letter B is one of those that takes that shortcut. So let's take a look again. Here we go. Swings up like the L, comes up halfway, and a hook. That hook is going to take it to the next letter. Let's do it again. Make your letter L all the way up and up, hook to go to the next letter. All right? So you're going to make a lot of these. Up. All right, so that is the letter B, okay? Don't forget, slant your paper when you do your cursive, okay? All right, now let's see how it connects to that next letter, all right? So, as we talked about, it's one of those that makes a shortcut. So, our shortcut letters are B, O, W, trying to think what else, B, O, W. I can't remember the others, but we might as well write B-O-W. Let's get all our shortcut letters together. Here we go. All right, we're going to swing up. There's our shortcut. Now, I'm going to go right into my O and make my loop because the O is a shortcut into my W. One. And he's a shortcut. Now, you're probably looking at that going, this shortcut, that looks like it says low, L-O-W. Well, that's one of the hard things about cursive is the B and the L, okay? So you've got to realize, I'll do low underneath it, okay? And then we'll compare the two. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, see how he connects from the bottom? That's definitely an L. And he connects halfway up, so there's your B. But they still look the same. So, when you're reading, that's where you've got to use your text around it to figure out whether that says bow or low, right? And you'll get used to it once you start reading more cursive. All right, but that little hitch there tells us it's a B. Let's try another word. Okay, book. We know those letters. So let's start with our B. Notice how slow I'm going because I'm learning. Goes shortcut into the O. The O is a shortcut. Into the K. Up for the loop. And then hitch. And finish. Book. All right. So that's our letter B. Make sure you practice that one. Make some more. I mean, we've learned the letter E. You could spell B as in buzz. B. Remember, shortcut into the E. And E. And finish. B. All right. Nice. All right, let's take a look at this R. Whew. All right, the R is weird because remember how with cursive, all our letters connect. They touch each other. They connect right in. Now, if we look here, he stops there. How is he supposed to connect to the next letter? Well, that's why we form him like this. All right? All right, here we go. The letter R. Again, we start at the bottom and swing up. All of our letters start at the bottom, swing up. Boom. All right. I took him a little bit past halfway. There's a reason. Okay? Swing up. Then you're going to come back down a smidge. Come back down a smidge. Okay? And then out as if you're going across and down. So you're kind of making a table. Okay? Swing up, down a little, table, and back down. All right. Swing up, back down a little, make your table, and down. Up, back down a little, table, and back down. All right, let's spell Rob. Here we go. All right, let's start with our R. Up, down, table, and down. Into our O. Loop it because he goes across into our letter B. And remember, the B comes up. There it is. All right, what's another word? Let's see. Bore. B-O-R-E. As in, we could do board because we know the D. Ready? Let's start with the B that we did before. Up, like an L, and up. Shortcut over into our O. Loop, shortcut over into our R. So up, down a little bit. Shelf, and down. Into our small loop for an E. And then our D. As if we're making an A, we trace it around and go straight up, straight down, finish. Yeah. All right, that's our letter R. All right, man, we are doing great. All right, now we're into our letter S. So again, the S, because he doesn't really connect, he's got to have a shape where he can connect, okay? Whew, here we go. Again, we start with that swing up motion. That is your motion that you're going to master. All right, swing up. Now, just like the R, it's going to go back down a little bit. I don't even have you looking at it. There we go. So we swing up, back down a little bit, just like the R. But then we give him a belly. Up, down a little bit, belly. Okay. And then finish it off. Up, down like the R, into a belly, and then trace it back to finish. Okay, let me show you again. Right. Up, and into the belly, and up. And it's okay if you kind of go past that a little bit. So, up, back down a little, belly, and up. Up, back down into a belly, and up. That is your S. All right? I know these letters look different, but soon you'll be able to get it. So let's write the word C. C is in the water. Here we go with our S. Swing up, back down belly, into our E, which is a loop, and then A. Remember? We're like, I'm going backwards into a circle. There we go, C. How about seek? S-E-E-K. Here we go. Swing up, back down a belly, our loop for our E, loop for our E, big loop straight down. Because remember, we're not making an L. We're not making a B. We're making the K. So the K swings like a loop and then straight down. Then we trace back up here. All right, we trace back up that line and give them a hitch. There we go. Seek. Seer, as in a person who can see into the future. They call them seers. S E E into our R, straight up, down a little bit like we did with the S, but then table. All right, that's our letter S. So practice those. Sometimes the S's are crazy. All right. So make sure you're practicing each individual letter. All right, as well as connecting them with words. Okay. The more you practice, the better it's going to get. All right, Mr. F. All right, so the F is one of the very first, or it is the first out of all the lowercase letters where it's going to go below the bottom line. We have a set of letters that like to go, they plunge below the line, right? F is going to be our first one that we're going to do. And then our next lesson will have all the others that go below the line. That would be our J, P, Y. I think that's it. J, P, and Y. E, F, F. Oh, G. H, I, J. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. All right? So we'll do the rest of those on our last lesson. But we're going to start with the F, okay? So keep in mind that's our bottom line, all right? All right, with the F, here it is. We're going to make an L first for the F, okay? So we swing up. Now, he's more like, I guess, the K. Let's say we make a K first, all right? So he's going to swing up, curve straight down. That's why I say K instead of the L. Now look, he's going to plunge below and go halfway down, okay? And then belly, swing up. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Make your K. Then he says, I'm going down below. Then he belly and swing up. All right. Don't have him go all the way below and touch this line. Too far. Too far. Here we go. F. Straight down, curve. Whoop. Up. Straight down, belly, and up. Do another one. Here we go. Up, straight down, curve. And you can make this all one motion. You don't have to stop and then, yep, you're going to do all one motion. Up, boop, and then up into his next letter. All right? Now, foot. Here we go. F, straight down, belly, into our O. Remember the O, and then we go trace it back around it, but he's got a loop because he takes a shortcut. There's another O, takes a shortcut into our T. Straight up, straight down, and finish. And then give him a line for the T. Did we do a T? I hope we did a T. Huh. I'll have to go back and look. But if we didn't do a T is straight up, straight down, and cross. All right. What other word? F, F. Find. Here we go. We can do this one. F-I-N-D. So F, then into the I. Up halfway, back down. Don't stop to dot them yet. Into the N. And 1, 2, into the D. Like I'm making an A, but he goes straight up, straight down, and stop. Then, when I'm done, I go back. Okay? So remember the N. You go up and you go 1, 2. If it were an M, you go up and go 1, 2, 3. Okay? And N, 2 lines. All right. Fellow. Here we go. F. E. Remember, small loop. Then tall loops. L. L. Into our O with, remember, back around with our loop. He shortcuts it into the W. 1, 2, 3. And because he does a shortcut, he has to finish like that. Fellow. All right. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? Start putting the letters together. All right? Ask family members, hey, give me a short word that begins with the letter B. All right? Because you almost have all the letters down. Practice. Maybe ask your parents to go to the dollar store and get yourself like a spiral notebook that can be you just simply cursive practicing. And then, like, at the end of the summer, go back to your first page and you'll be like, whoa, it looks so much better. All right? All right, cursive lesson 8 will be on its way.